Hey friends,
30th, 31st of every year is a time to, cherish the last 2 days of the year, and we therefore wanted to make it special. And we joined our brother and his family, that is me, my children, my son, daughter, and my brother's family. We decided to go to a nearby place and away from the humdrum of Mumbai to celebrate the 31st zero night. So we headed towards Dapoli. Dapoli is a beautiful small taluka, small village in Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra, south of Maharashtra, exactly 227 kilometers from Mumbai. So it was a drive. We started early morning, and by noon we were almost close to the town, and we took a break here, and we wanted to all have a break because we're sitting in the car since morning. And then we headed after a small break towards Dapoli, and you can see the view from the journey. You can see everywhere there is water bodies, there are hills, forests, backwaters, and from Arabian Sea, and it was a beautiful drive, very scenic drive. And then now we are almost nearby Dapoli, outskirts of Dapoli. We reached this place to have a lunch as we are all hungry, called Masaledar. There's a lot of ads all over the way, advertising, and we had typical Konkan food there. You can see the vade and chicken rice meal. My children somebody took bangda rice meal and all that. We had a good sumptuous lunch, and then we again headed towards Dapoli city. Now we have just closed into Dapoli. You can see the beach now, the beach of Dapoli, and it was almost like 4:30 in the afternoon, and we were almost there. And you can see the number of resorts and hotels everywhere. You can see this. And it was a beautiful drive into Dapoli, and we're heading towards our booked homestay. Our homestay was booked in the beach called Murud, which is one of the beaches in Dapoli. There are many beaches in Dapoli, but Murud is one of them, and we were heading towards there. And we had booked a homestay. As we had a pet, it was difficult for us to get a pet-friendly, hotel. So we headed there, and you can see the silver lining. How beautiful is that? The sun was going to set, and we can see the Arabian Sea. Very calm, peaceful beach. And there you can see how beautiful it is, how beautiful. And it's a small village, so there was no rush, no noise, very quiet. And we reach here. This is our homestay, Virangula homestay, and we had booked our rooms. We stayed there, and early on 31st morning we set out to go towards the beach, which was 5 minutes walk from there. And now you can see we are all started walking with a pet Milo, a beautiful lab. And on the way there is a Durga Mandir. It seems it is like about 400 years old Mandir. That made me very curious. So I stood by to shoot this mural, this stone carving of the Durga Mandir. Very beautiful Durga Mandir on the way. And then we went towards the beach through a small lane. As you can see, we entered that lane, and within 5 minutes, we reached the beach. You can see the coconut trees, how beautiful they are. And look at this expansive beaches, and see the cars. The amount of cars that were there lined up, I can't tell you. Where in Mumbai will you be allowed to take your car up to the beach? But here there were cars everywhere parked on the beach, and there were several tourists. You can see the expansive sea here, but the waves were very small. You can literally walk 1,000 meters into this beach. It was such calm, and all the kinds of water sports were happening. And see in the horizon how many cars, and people were enjoying walking into the waters, taking bath, etc., etc. And the climate was so pleasant, I can't tell you. Though it was 1:30 noon, but it was not hot at all. It was so pleasant. There was cold breeze. We didn't want to go away from there. We wanted to sit and enjoy the atmosphere. And see this, our Milo had a bath, and Milo was running out of the beach. See how he's enjoying the waves and the water. Milo had this, complete freedom to run around in the water on the beach, and he was enjoying also with all of us. And so were my children. You can see my daughter trying to take pictures and walking into the water. Every one of us went one by one to the waters. They were so cool and so nice to be in. See the waters, how beautiful, how clean, unlike Mumbai beaches. I also was going on shooting, and I also wanted to see all this horse riding, all other things happening around. Even I took my video in slow motion, asked my daughter to click this one. I was enjoying walking in the water. It was so cool and beautiful, I can't tell you. So there you go. You can see me walking like a queen into the waters of Arabian Sea. And we really enjoyed. There you can see my daughter who had gone into the waters coming back. And on the beach, my sister-in-law, my niece, and all of them were sitting and enjoying the sublime sea and the warmth of the atmosphere and the cool breeze. See this, how beautiful. And look at Milo, he's so cute, he's enjoying. Anyways, so then we enjoyed there and then went to this resort where you can see we are all walking into, where we took our lunch. We sat there for almost 1 or 2 hours. Beautiful resort it was. I'm forgetting the name. Big, like 2-3 acres of land and garden inside, coconut garden and everything inside. Then we went back to our hotel, our homestay. Here now you can see us in the car heading towards our 31st evening night celebration. We had booked our tables at a resort called Surali Wadi Beach Resort. We are going from Dapoli town to that particular resort, which is one side of the beach. And you can see here we have reached here. It's a big nice property with coconut trees, and there was DJ performing there, and you can see it was a full moon night. So we decided to sit out in the garden and enjoy the ambience. So there was no other place here having music, but this place had the DJ music. That's the reason we chose this place. And we had buffet, of course, non-veg and veg food, and we could carry our drinks and everything, and we really enjoyed sitting there, dancing with the DJ music. Everybody was dancing there, children were playing there. You can see in the background, even we were dancing and enjoying our food and drinks and starters. It was a beautiful atmosphere, very serene, very quiet. That is what I liked about Dapoli. And see here, I couldn't stop myself, and I wanted to shake my leg also on tararara tararara daler maybe songs. And then even my children were doing the Dhurandhar steps, all three of them, my son, my niece, my daughter. And the Dhurandhar has become a hit, the theme music. And you see, look at them, so sweet. They were dancing to Dhurandhar's tune on that DJ's playing. And we all danced till midnight. All of us, my brother also, my sister-in-law also, myself also, we all danced. See my brother, he's also shaking his leg, and we had a good time. Very good time. This is what you enjoy. These are memories to keep in our hearts. This goes for many years. These memories cannot be created again and again. And this is with your loved ones at least. So we really enjoyed. And last but not the least, you will see what happens next. You will see that you can see now what's going to come next is that our pet Milo was also told to dance with us. We made him also dance. My brother and sister-in-law made him also to dance, and he also was enjoying with us, the party. Such a sweet kid, I can't tell you. He doesn't disturb, he doesn't bark, he doesn't create any ruckus. He's a quiet guy. He just needs his food at the right time, and he needs to go to the loo whenever he wants to go. Oh, you can see the crackers have started bursting. That means the midnight is there already. It's 31st midnight, so entry of 2026. So cheers everyone, happy new year. So you can see all the resorts around were bursting crackers, and the ambience was something different, something surreal, you can see. And we really felt so happy to welcome 2026, and we wished each other there itself. And my son was wishing the other people around on the tables everywhere. So he was wishing everyone. We wish each other, and my daughter, my niece were wishing their friends outside in their hostels, because one studies in Bangalore, one studies in Manipal, so they're wishing their friends, and I was on the phone wishing my mother, my relatives there. That is how our 31st night ended. Next morning, these are the videos of next morning. We woke up late, obviously, around 10:30, 11. We set out to this temple. We wanted to start our New Year Day, 1st of 2026, in a religious note, taking the blessings of the Almighty. So we headed toward this temple, which my brother said is about 400 years old, called Anjarle Ganpati, which is a Swayambhu Ganpati temple, uphill, about 40-50 kilometers away from Dapoli. So we set out for the same after breakfast, and the road towards that uphill Ganpati temple was so beautiful. You can see there were so many hotels, resorts, everything, and everywhere coconut trees and beautiful blue waters of the beaches, the Arabian Sea. And we went on and on and on in the morning, following our brother's car. And then you can see here I captured something very interesting after this. Just watch. Inside that sea, the beaches are rocky. You can just notice that. And there was something very interesting after this. Just see. You can just see the blue waters and see that island there. You can see that island there. There was this huge island, and I believe somebody told us that there is a fort in that island. I don't know people go there or not. It was a huge island, almost like 16 kilometers into the sea. You can see the rocky beach. You can see now the full view of that island. Can you? How huge it is. I don't know if people go there or stay there. I don't know. But it was a beautiful sight. And we went on and on, and again we went on. There were villages, fishermen villages everywhere, and then we came across this small temple there called Sri Ram Mandir. And this temple, I think, is very new. It looked new, built recently. And now we go uphill. Now we climb the hill. When we climb the hill, we can see the coastline of the entire Arabian Sea from there. And we climbed up and reached this temple. This is the Anjarle Ganpati temple I was talking about. But this temple is very old, and videography was not allowed. So I had just shot from outside for you all. I was shooting outside only, and we had a good darshan. We had small khichdi prasad inside the temple, which was given to all the visitors. We felt very good with the temple and getting blessings of Ganpati Bappa. Then we came out and we went to the nearby stalls. People were selling goodies there, papad, achar, kokum and all that. So we went there, you can see how many cars are parked, how many people were there that day. Lot of tourists. And this is on a hill, you can see. And the ambience was beautiful, trees everywhere. And we were parked also near a small shack, where she was selling kokum sharbat. So even I walked down there as I wanted to take a kokum sharbat, and that's very good on the stomach. So we all had that, we relaxed for some time in the windy place, sitting in the cool breeze near our car, under the trees, the mango trees. It was beautiful, very relaxing. And then we had to again start back to our journey towards Mumbai. So it ended with Anjarle Ganpati's visit, our trip to Dapoli, and we come downhill. As we came downhill, you can see the waters of the Arabian Sea. This is the Anjarle beach that you are seeing right now with this coconut dense forest. So we had come down all the way. On the right back there, you can see that white temple. That was Anjarle Ganpati. And now the sea. The water has two different colors, blue and light grey. You can see the sea in different two shades. The water has two different shades. Very, very amazing. And the view was too stunning for us. We stopped by there and started taking pictures. And I shot all this uphill while coming down. And then we reached down again back to Dapoli. And now we quickly went out of the town, and our journey is now set towards back to Mumbai. On the way, at around 2 in the 2 afternoon, 2 p.m., we decided to have a lunch in this place because that place looked very interesting. It was called the Point of View Resort, and it had non-veg and veg food, but we wanted to have veg food that day as it was 1st January 2026. So look at this place, how nicely this is located. This is a hanging bridge connecting the road to the hotel, which is in a valley, like around 100 foot down. This is a deep fall down there, and this bridge connects from the road to this restaurant, which is hanging there uphill. And we went down. We decided to have our lunch because of the ambience, the scenic view, and there were hills everywhere around. You can see a small school there down, the school playground there. And we there ordered our food, and we had typical Maharashtrian bhakri and food, and it was delicious, like homemade food. We had food there, and we winded up from Point View Hotel. I took pictures everywhere, and then we set out for Mumbai. Now we are on the 66 NH. Hi, you can see these caves and people walking up. Where are these? These are called, Gandharva Pada Caves. National Highway 66. And now we have entered almost into Mumbai, like we have entered Panvel. And from Panvel, we took the left towards Atal Setu, while my brother's family took the right towards Navi Mumbai, Ghansoli, where they stay. And we climbed up towards Atal Setu for us to go to Andheri. So it was a lovely journey, and now almost at 10:30 in the night we were entering the Atal Setu. And I must tell you, friends, that Atal Setu is an engineering marvel of India. You have to really visit this bridge and go travel on it to understand the magnanimity of this construction. It is beautiful. The view from the bridge, you can see the Mumbai Port Trust, you can see the ferries, the ships, ships, and you can see the South Mumbai from there, the lights of South Mumbai from the bridge. And as videography is not allowed, I have just taken from outside. I couldn't take video on the Setu, on the Atal Setu, but we finally headed towards Andheri, and by midnight we reached our destination, Andheri West, 4 bungalows. And this was the most memorable journey, memorable trip of 2025. Friends, we really enjoyed, and I wanted to share this beautiful glimpse, this beautiful memory with all of you. I hope you enjoyed along with us watching this video, and keep watching my vlogs ahead. Thank you.